After every teaching demonstration, there is a moment that matters just as much as the lesson itself. This is the post-conference, a focused conversation where insights are sharpened, strengths are highlighted, and the next steps for growth are clearly defined. From reflection to action, we now move into the dialogue that shapes better teaching and better learning.
Ms. Rivera, thank you for meeting with me today. How are you feeling after the observation?
I'm doing well. Thank you, ma'am. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback.
Greg, before I share what I saw, I'd like to start with your perspective. How do you feel with the lesson then?
I think the students engage well, especially during our group activity. I felt the pacing a little tight at the end. I didn't get to do as much the reflection as if I had.
I appreciate your reflection. Yes, I noticed the strong engagement, and we can talk about pacing later as part of our next steps. Let me share a few strengths. I want to highlight clear objectives. Okay, why is it that I am highlighting the clear objectives? Because you have communicated well. The learning targets are clearly at the beginning of the lesson. Students understood what they were expected to learn, and students engagement. Well, when you are in the students engagement, students were actively participated during the group discussions, and I saw also collaboration with the students. Then the students question supporting each other. Then after that, there is a positive classroom environment. Okay, a positive classroom environment that I have seen during your observation is that your tone was encouraging and respectful. Students felt comfortable asking questions. Then it is good enough for you as a teacher to have this few strengths that I want to highlight to you. Okay. These strengths really contributed to a productive classroom environment. How do you feel about those points, Ms. Rivera?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad this came through. I've been working student engagement strategies areas for growth.
I'd like to talk about a couple of growth areas as well. These aren't major issues, but areas that can be strengthened your instructions even more. Then pacing, as you mentioned, the lesson was a bit tight at the end, and the closure was rushed. A structured time check might help you adjust mid-lesson. While the differentiation, some students finished early while others needed more support. Incorporating tired tasks or extension choices could help address the range of needs. What are your thoughts on this, Ms. Rivera?
I agree, ma'am. I've been thinking about ways to better differentiate and manage transitions. I'd appreciate suggestion on pacing tools, collaboratively, planning, and next steps.
Absolutely. Here are some strategies we can explore together. Using a visual timer, number one. Then then the task where early finishes and have meaningful enrichment options, incorporating quick check-in process like mid-lesson, exit ticket to assess whether you need to slow down or move forward. Would you be comfortable trying one of these in your next lesson, Ms. Rivera?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to try the visual timer and differentiative test or support plan.
Great. Here's what we're doing moving forward. I'll check in with you next week to see how the pacing strategy is working. If you'd like, I can arrange a peer observation with Ms. Lopez. She uses strong differentiation strategies. We can do a follow-up observation in a month to track progress and offer more support.
Okay, ma'am. That sounds good to me. Thank you for the support.
You're welcome. I appreciate your openness and commitment to continuous growth. Overall, this was a strong lesson and I look forward to seeing how these adjustments help your students even more.
Thank you, ma'am, and I appreciate your feedback.
Okay, then I hope that you're doing well.
Okay, ma'am.
Miss Rivera?
Next time, ma'am, I will do better.
Okay. Thank you.